Welcome to the first lecture after the introduction to the data transformation or data processing module. In this lecture, we'll learn how to group data and perform basic aggregations. Grouping is a powerful technique to segment and summarize data, making it easier to extract meaningful insights. Let us understand why we need to use grouping and aggregations. When it comes to grouping and aggregations, they are essential for 1. Summarizing large datasets into meaningful metrics. 2. Segmenting data by categories such as sales by representatives or models. 3. Preparing data for reporting or visualization workflows. For example, you might want to calculate the total sale amount for each sale rep ID or the average commission percentage by car model. Like that, you can come up with as many scenarios as you want based on your datasets. Now, let us review the dataset first. We'll use the Toyota Sales Dataset for this lecture. The dataset contains the following columns. Let me open the dataset here. This is the one which we are going to use. It have these columns: sale ID, sale rep ID, sale date, car model, sale amount, commission percentage, and sale status. Already we have gone through the details about these columns earlier. Hence, I am not going to get into too many details here. Most of the column names are quite obvious to you. That being said, now let's start by grouping the data using group by method. This method segments the dataset into groups based on a column such as sale rep ID and prepares it for aggregation. However, first I would like to load the data from the CSV file into the data frame. Now Toyota underscore data is the data frame name. Let me name it as Toyota Sales Data. Now let me rerun it. This is the data frame name. To preview the data, we should be able to say Toyota Sales Data dot head. You should be able to see first 5 records or rows in the data frame. Now to group the data, this is what you are supposed to do. You can give the data frame name, which is nothing but Toyota Sales Data. Then there is a function called as group by. In this, you should be able to specify the column based on which you want to group by. Here, I would like to group by sale rep ID. You can see sale rep ID here. Before running this, let me actually get the distinct sale rep IDs, then we'll take it further. To get distinct sale rep IDs, we just have to say Toyota Sales Data, then sale rep ID, then unique. You can see different sale rep IDs here. You can also get the count by just using appropriate function. I think here I have approximately 20 sale reps. Now here I am attempting to group the data by each of these sale rep IDs. Total sales records we have in this data frame is nothing but 5000 because our CSV file have 5000. So we have 20 odd sale rep IDs and 5000 sales. We are grouping the data for each sale rep ID. Hence the outcome will have 20 odd records. Based on the aggregation which you want to perform, you will be seeing those aggregate values as well along with sale rep IDs as keys. Let's get into the details. You will understand what I'm talking about here. Here we want to group the data by sale underscore rep underscore ID. Then let's pass sale amount. Here we are only grouping the data by sale rep ID and getting sale amounts. Let me run this. You see it have generated a special object of this type. Pandas score group by generic series group by. When it comes to group by method, it groups the data by the sale rep ID columns, and the dot sum method calculates the total sale amount for each representative. So here we should be able to say sum so that sale amounts are aggregated by each sale rep ID. Unless you have aggregate functions like this, the data will not be aggregated. It will just group by sale rep ID, and for each sale rep ID, it will have data in the form of list or array. So before invoking sum, internally the data might be like this. Let's say this is sale rep ID, which is the key. Then value can be all the sale transactions performed by sale rep ID 1. That can be list or similar data structure. Like that, for each sale rep ID, there will be records. Now, by having sum, whatever you have in this list, which is there for each key, those will be summed up. Now, let me delete this. Let me run this. You can see the outcome here. For each sale rep ID, we are able to see the revenue or total sale amount. And we have 20 sale rep IDs in our dataset. You can see here. This is how you should be able to use group by with sum to get total sale amount for each representative. We can use other aggregation methods as well, not just sum. The other aggregation methods are nothing but mean, count, max, etc. Now let's calculate the average sale amount for each car model. Earlier we have computed total sale amount for each sale rep ID. Now we are attempting to compute average sale amount for each car model. And the logic will be something like this. Let me say Toyota sales data, then dot group by car underscore model. Again, sale amount is the column which you wanted to use to compute the average sale amount. For that, we should be able to use a function called as mean. Now let me run this. You can see the average sale amount for each of the model. Here we have 6 models, and here are the average sale amount for each of the model. When it comes to this logic, it groups the dataset by car model and calculates the average sale amount for each car model. Now, what if we wanted to calculate multiple metrics for the same group? Pandas allows us to combine multiple aggregations using ag method. Let's calculate the total and average sale amount for each sales status. Again, when it comes to Toyota sales data, we have multiple columns. One of the columns is nothing but sales status. Let's check the distinct values of sales status and then we'll take it forward. So here I should be able to say Toyota sales data, then sale status, then dot unique to get unique or distinct values of sales status. Sales status have 3 values: completed, pending, and cancelled. Here we wanted to get both total as well as average sale amount, and it will be computed based on sales status or for each sales status. For that, the logic will be something like this. So here I have to start with Toyota sales data, which is our data frame name, dot group by sale underscore status. Again, we have to perform both the aggregations using sale amount itself. Hence, we should be able to say sale underscore amount. Then we have to invoke ag function or ag method. We should be able to invoke like this. In this, we should be able to specify multiple methods in the form of strings. So here we wanted to compute total sale amount. For that, we have to use sum. Then we wanted to compute average. For that, we have to use mean. So this will take care of getting us total sale amount as well as the average sale amount for each sales status. Let me run this. You can see the outcome here. Because the sum is too big, it have gone into some exponential values. Don't worry too much about it here, but I hope you understand what we have achieved. In case if you wanted to see real values instead of sales status, let's focus on sale rep ID. Now you should be able to see the outcome as per the expectations. This is much better. So here we have performed multiple aggregations, sum as well as mean for each sale rep ID. Using ag method, we specify multiple aggregation functions like sum and mean to apply to the group data. The result is a data frame with aggregated metrics. You can see the outcome of that aggregated metrics here. Whatever we have seen so far are nothing but practical examples. You can come up with as many practical examples as you want based on simple datasets like this to understand the power of data transformation or data processing using Pandas. That being said, let's recap what are all covered in this lecture. First, we have grouped the data using group by method for segmentation. Second, we have performed basic aggregations like sum, mean, and count on grouped data. We haven't used count as an example, but count is also a method which can be used to get a number of records based on each key. It can be sale rep ID, it can be sales status, or it can be car model. Then third, we have used ag method to calculate multiple metrics for the same group. Now it's your turn. Try this exercise, group the dataset by car model and then calculate the total sale amount, min sale amount and maximum sale amount for each car model. Here you are attempting to apply 3 aggregate functions on single column which is nothing but sale amount, the key is nothing but car model. I hope you will be able to come up with the solution with ease. If not, feel free to reach out to us, we'll be there to support you. That being said, great job in this lecture. You learned the basics of grouping and performing aggregations. In the next lecture, we'll dive deeper into advanced aggregations using Agg and learn how to rename aggregated columns for better clarity. See you there.